All right, here with us is Covington Catholic Colonels, Coach Scott Ruthsotz. Student athletes, number 30, Nick Thielen, number 2, Grant Diskin, and number 24, Michael Mayer. Coach, we're going to open it up to you for some comments.
Yeah, you know, it was got off to that slow start, but boy, so proud of our guys to make it a game. You know, I mean, down whatever, I think it was 23, 24, something like that, in order to get us back in. It takes a lot out of you to get to that point, and you know, I wish you had a timeout there towards the end. But you know, I couldn't be prouder of these guys. What they've been through all year long. You know, winning the state last year. You know, and the expectations they don't change. You know, we lose 7 seniors, 5 starters. Guess what? We're right back in it. Okay, and that's just the expectation. These guys know it. That's how they train all year. That's how they practice. And you know, sometimes you just come up a little short. But I couldn't be prouder of these guys for the effort they've given me. You know, we're just so grateful to get a chance to come down here and be a part of this.
Coach, this is a two-parter for you. First off, what changed when you went on that run there at the end of the fourth quarter? And secondly, how big were those missed free throws for the first 3 quarters?
The free throws were huge, missing those. You know, we practice a lot on those throughout the week in the different places we practiced, a lot of free throws. Those are huge. And the change in the game was really just going to a diamond press. You know, once Stewart was out, we just felt like if we let him get in the half court, we're more prone to foul. Let's ramp it up a little bit. And, you know, it's one of those things where we started to get a couple of turnovers here. And we've been in that situation where now they start doubting themselves. Guys are you know, turning it over. And we're able to get steals, knock down some shots, and knock down free throws towards the end. And that's really what changed, is just our effort, you know, defensively.
Michael, you're one of the big guys that will be back next year who is graduating. You know, as a football player first, but obviously a really pretty good basketball player. What do you got to do? What do you want to do to kind of be here to help the guys next year and get back to this stage again in 2020?
Yeah, I think one thing I got to work on is my free throws for sure, as you can tell tonight. But you know, I'm just gonna do the same thing I did: go play football and come right into basketball and try to help the team as fast as possible.
Any of the players, really physical game. There was a lot of fouls called, things like that. How difficult was it, you know, to get your offense going against their physical defense?
I mean, they were up in this the whole game. They're a physical team, but we just had to grind through it, try to get the ball in the paint, and hopefully get a foul call and go down low.
Yeah, I mean, all game they really were getting into our guards, but and it showed how we've been. You know, we've been exposed to it all year, and so as it came down to the wire, when in the end of the fourth quarter, we just kept moving it, just like we have done in all the games we've won, and it showed how we got open shots throughout, and so we adjusted to it.
Yeah, that might have been maybe the best defensive team we've played all year. It showed they got a lot of quick guards, they got good big men, and I mean they're quick. You know, we did what we could.
And getting off to a slow start, how much was that a factor in the game? It took a long time to get your engine going.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm looking at, we had 16 at half. We had 37 in the fourth alone. You know, again, we were missing a lot of shots around the basket, uncharacteristically. We really didn't get a whole lot of attempts from the perimeter, because our whole basis is usually get it into the post. You know, I love our post players. They've played hard and they played well all year. It's just one of those where every single one just seemed to be, we get the offensive rebound, we're all off, and you know, we've won games in that fashion before down here, and you know, unfortunately they just didn't go in. And I thought the slow start also cost us with some of those timeouts, where, you know, calling those timeouts early, really, because again, if we could get that timeout with the 1 point whatever seconds on it, we're in a whole different situation as far as how we're going to press instead of, having them just throw it over the top and get a layup.
Any of the players comment on the comeback there, the last minutes? What came over you guys?
It was amazing. I mean, they didn't want to go out with a 22-point loss. They give it their all, right down the one. Everyone started going crazy, but they did what they could. They left their hearts out on the floor tonight.
I saw Jack Devin check in as a senior, and same with Tyler Fleek. And me being a junior, I knew I did not want to go down with their last game losing by 20. So I looked at him and I looked at Fleek and I said, 0-0. That's when we stopped playing. So me, Mosier, and the other guys who were in really just wanted it more. I think because of these seniors and what they've done for us this year, and hopefully the juniors next year can do that for us. So part of that was just not letting us get blown out like that. We were more than that. This year we proved more. Everybody doubted us in the 9th region after some tough losses, but we came down here, we'd play, and we were going to stop when time was out. So.
All right, guys, last question.
This one is for the players. Obviously, Scott County is a very good team. You faced them twice now in the state championship game. Losing to them in the first round, does that feel any different? And also, actually, no, that's it. Sorry.
No, every game's the same to us. We want to win every game. Doesn't matter if it's the first game of the season or the state championship.
You come out with the mindset that we're gonna do our thing, and if we thought if we did our thing, we hit open shots, we finished down low, we were gonna have a good shot at that, and that's the same philosophy last year because I watched the guys, Aiden Rusatz and CJ just go out and do their thing. So if me and the other guys could emulate that, I thought we had a pretty good chance. But before the games, it was the same role, just confident and just being us. That's what it was.
Yeah, and I would say that it really goes back to our schedule. I mean, we got some losses here, but our schedule is really tough. So usually that doesn't have a major impact when we get a Scott County first round. I mean, you got to win them all anyway in order to get through this, and that's part of the challenge here. Is it's 4 games, usually 4 days, and we've been able to do it twice. It's never easy, but you got to put yourself in situations, and usually our Christmas tournaments are catered to that. Maybe the King of the Bluegrass is catered to that, just so they get it. If you lose those games, it really doesn't matter. You take the positive things, you know what to work on, and then you move it forward.
Guys, congratulations on a great season. Thank you.